Welcome back, everybody, to Byzantium. I hope you are all having an absolutely wonderful day. I hope you are ready for us to start doing some major conquests, because, boys, today we're going to start some major conquests. I did get some great feedback in the comments, one of them reminding me that I need to be building these buildings in Austria's land, because when I go to integrate them, they're going to hurt me for governing capacity quite heavily. So, yes, that is a very good call. So let's go ahead and do that. Thank you, kind soul who had commented that. Also, I was actually talking to my buddy Provis, because he's actually doing an Austria campaign right now. And I came up with the idea that I think we are going to ditch one of our idea groups. I don't really know which one. Actually, no, I don't think I will ditch one. We're going to get our next idea group very soon. So we're going to start saving up our Diplomana, because, my friends, we are going to go with court ideas for this beautiful 5% Imperial Authority growth modifier. So with that in mind, we will switch this over whenever we can. And in the meantime, we're going to be integrating these guys. So we're not going to have any Diplo for a while, but that's okay. We will figure it out. Either way, I hope you're all doing absolutely wonderful today. I hope that you have been enjoying the run, because I know I certainly have been. And if you guys are as well, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Either way, we don't want these guys to occupy a single province in my subjects' lands, if at all possible, because that is a lot of provinces that... because if they occupy a province, it will prevent the occupation or the annexation. So we want to prevent that if at all possible. We want this annexation to go forward and according to plan. We definitely need to be coring up everything we are taking, of course. More land I take that I don't give to Austria, the less I actually need to worry about them, having to integrate them. But you can see here, now we're not making any progress. So that means we will gain the Diplomana. Like, you don't lose the Diplomana if you're not integrating, but it's just for the sake of this, let's get these guys up here. Get onto Paris. That should be a pretty gnarly battle, actually. We are losing crazy amounts of men. Are you actually kidding me? We had to have just rolled so terribly right there to lose that many men. There is... Oh, they have a 6 fire general. That is the actual reason. Okay, let's come on up here and see if we can get a good fight going between these lads. Inflict as many casualties as we can on them, because, guys, they don't have enough manpower to float their army like they're trying to right now. It is not going to work the way they think it will. So let's go ahead and barrage this fort here. Hopefully we can siege down a couple of key forts, especially those mountainous ones. Let's see here. What about some artillery damage from the back row? Always a good choice. I think that is it. And then after this one, we'll probably go with the improved force march for that free force march. Very nice to have. So let's go ahead and core you guys up as well. And get on to the forts here. Make sure we are sieging what we can. I have lost the siege of Corona over here. I don't care at all. And it looks like their navy is being problematic. We have our ships upgraded, so let's go ahead and have you hunt enemy fleets in the North Atlantic. That will be this area over here. They should sink the French fleet, and all will be well with that. Let's actually make sure that we have our heavy ships combined, of course. And you guys will now hunt enemy fleets in the North Atlantic. Should go pretty smoothly. If they want to siege us down, I don't care. They can totally do that. They can do it all day for all I care. We have won the siege of Paris, which is good. Let's come back down here, make sure we are not letting them siege any of my subjects' land. That way I can get this occupation progressing as intended. We've won the siege of Genève, or however this is pronounced. And we will continue to just siege down all their forts. Now, that will be the goal, is going to be to take as many of these forts as possible. So, especially the mountain forts. So, something like this. This is how you hold the game late game. You have to do stuff like this. It is terrible, but this will leave them with no forts, a ton of overextension for us, a lot of aggressive expansion as well, but I'm not too fussed about it. It's going to be maybe a little bit more than is necessary, so let's just take a little bit here. This is much better. AE is still pretty terrible. What kind of forts do we have over here? This is a 2, so we don't need that one. This one is a 6, 8, 2, so we don't need that province. I guess we just don't take this at all. This would cut them into multiple pieces. It's only given us a little bit of AE. I think this is very reasonable. I think the music is also a bit loud. Let's go ahead. Whatever this one is. Finska. Is that Finnish, I assume? And we also have a couple more furnaces that had popped up over here in Silesia slash, is this Silesia? What is this? Moravia? What is Moravia? Is that technically part of, is Moravia part of Czechia today? I believe it is. I am almost positive it is. So that is fine and dandy. We actually have a couple of our furnaces finishing up shortly. And then again, we will continue to build these in Austria's lands. That way, once we integrate them, it will be less painful for us on the governing capacity front, though clearly we have plenty of governing capacity, which is very, very useful. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and make sure we are making our progress on said sieges. If I need to spend a couple of mil mana on getting specific, like level 8 mountain forts, I'm willing to do it. It's really not an issue for me. It's mostly about preventing stuff like this. Yeah, that -2 is, that is no fun. I do not want to handle that battle. We will take crazy losses like that. But they will chew through their manpower incredibly quickly, and you will see this number dropping precipitously. So all is fine with that, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Do I have a Diplo? I have a morale guy. I think I would rather have a discipline guy. That extra discipline means that we will receive less casualties in battle. That is what discipline does. It basically gives you more staying power. As for your troops, morale gives you staying power for morale, right? Saw that. Yeah, they got a bunch of armies over here. We gotta, let's get these guys over here just to, yeah, gosh dang it. That's a loss too, like as far as I can tell, because they're gonna dogpile in there real hard. Let's see here. Let's force march in with some generals if at all possible here. No, I think that is a loss. We can try, will it get there on the second? Okay, yeah, that's a loss. That is definitely a loss. The -2 is just like way too much to overcome. They took very heavy losses, so did we, but again, we've got plenty to spare and they do not. And this war is only going to be the major one. Aside from that, it should be pretty straightforward. Though, these armies over here are going to be in danger. 14%. Where are you guys heading off to? Lucca. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're actually going to have to keep an eye. Gosh, dang it, man. Yeah, these forts are, and of course, they're just so fast. Of course, they're faster than me. They're the AI after all. So this is a mountain fort, so that's no good. All right, let's have you guys flee because this is another half stack. And so let's have you guys head over here. At least we got one of the forts over here. Let these boys recoup in friendly territory for a few months. Not a big deal. You can see their manpower continuing to plummet precipitously. And let's take a look at their professionalism here. You go to your war enemies. You see France has 16% professionalism, so they can slacken standards for 3 years, and that's it. After that, they're done. And that defensiveness is stupid. Oh my gosh, no wonder these sieges are so painful for me. What in the world, bro? Luck, Privy Council establishment, superior fortifications, defensive mentality, and they have the defensive advisor too. You sons of guns. Lucky Nations is a fun mechanic, by the way. It is not anti-fun. But, yeah, you know, it is what it is. So I should probably get my boys up here. What are you doing, you clown? Come and attack me in the hills, I dare you. What is their Miltech at? 25 to my 25. Yeah? Okay. Luckily, we're still making decent progress on integrating Austria, but not enough, to be honest with you. We're going to have to get these guys out of there. That is going to be very important for us. 28%. Ah, of course, they took the 28%er. Let's get on to Geneva, and just take it as quickly as possible. There we go. Scorch the fort province there. Sure, I'll sack it, I guess. I don't care particularly. I don't care about a little bit of national unrest. That is also not an issue for us. Meanwhile, we're just going to let this stack up over time. Once we get court ideas, we're going to be fine. And somebody had left a comment. I think I had misspoken in one of my previous videos, and I said you can't revoke as well as form the Roman Empire. Yes, you can do that. That is not off limits. Though maybe, actually, I don't know, because when you form the Roman Empire, it very well may dismantle the HRE. Does it? It might. I don't know. They've done some stuff like that. All owned provinces will cease to be part of the HRE. So you will leave the HRE. So either way, we're not going to do that. We are just going to click the buttons here and go for this Renovatio Imperii. That is what we're going to do. We're going to form the HRE tag. So that is the goal for this one. Let us siege down some stuff over here. This is a 1.5 army. So let's see here. Do I have another half army somewhere? I don't believe so. Let's have these guys come down here and have them regroup. Let's have you guys head over here. Now these losses, these fights are not honestly that sustainable for us. We do need to be mindful of what's going on here. I think, yeah, like, gosh dang it, man. They just have such good generals. Even with my discipline, we're taking crazy casualties. And Austria is standing over here with no generals because they're idiots and they just got stack wiped. It's fine. It's fine. I know that if they were the AI, they would be like going Super Saiyan, but that's okay. If they were not a subject of the player right now, that is. But that's okay. That's okay. We can lose some prestige. I don't particularly care. These guys fled over here, which is okay. Let's get the cannons on this fort here. We need to take these forts ASAP. They took Paris back. Oh no, anyways. So let's see how much manpower they are gaining on their own every month. I guarantee you it's not more than like 2,000. Yep, 1,600 versus our 6.8K. Okay. Yeah, somebody had left a comment kind of like, I don't know if what they were trying to say, but they were like, how are you struggling with manpower? And it was in the, again, right after I got out of the war with Great Britain to PU Austria. I was kind of like, I mean, you'd be struggling with manpower too in this situation. It's not like I'm playing like super poorly. That was a huge war, right? I mean, I'm sure I could micro a little more and do specific things maybe a little more efficiently, but I was like, geez, this seems a little harsh. I feel like I'm doing okay overall. Like, I would say that this is one of my more like technically impressive campaigns that I've done, at least in the last couple of years. But you know, it is what it is. All right, Austria is losing so many men. They've lost almost as well. No, I've lost a lot of men. A lot to attrition though. You'll have that. So these guys are here, and these guys are going to sprint over if I need to. So sailors, no. Land maintenance and attrition would be useful. Culture conversion cost is fine. Autonomy and reform progress. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the attrition and land maintenance. That will give us a little bit more staying power for the war. Less attrition is definitely good. Makes it so you don't have to micro your armies as much. No, I will not do that. There we go. All right, and let's see here. Let's make sure you're at level 5. Yeah, Austria is getting occupied, which is not fun, but it is understandable. Now, let's see here. What's their manpower at? 15K. We still have over 300, so we're doing good. Yeah, the French are gonna be problematic. Like, it's just like, such is the way, right? I know I could micro this attrition a little bit better, but I don't really care, to be honest. Let's see here. Let's get a 3 siege general on you over here. Get our cannons over here and get like half the infantry over here. Barrage that fort there. We definitely should be getting spy network in France and counter-espionaging them as well. These guys are taking... Okay. What? 7% attrition? Edict of resistance and fully defensive. Okay, that is their entire army, by the way. On one province up here. Their entire army. I don't know what that's all about, but that is what they're doing. Let's see here. What's our army tradition at? I reckon we could probably get a better general. We're not going to be taking tech anytime soon. So let's get our professionalism up a bit and roll a couple of generals. Do we get anything better? 6-4, 3-2. You shall lead. And we actually only need to get rid of 4 of them, which is pretty easy because we've rolled a couple of very bad ones, so to speak. We get rid of these ones here. And then one more. You. There we go. Oh, yeah. You see that? That attrition is terrible. They're losing 6% of their entire army. Every tick. That's so dumb. That is so stupid. Look at that. They were at 180. Now they're like, and this is a level 8 fort. So they will just sit there and take that attrition with no manpower. So I'll let them rot. I don't mind at all. All right, well, this war is now over. They have decided, they have chosen death. They got a disease outbreak. Oh, look at how many men are dying right now. This was 180 or 198k before. 133. And I assume that Valois or whatever is their return province. And now I outnumber them. That doesn't mean I could win, but after a couple more attrition ticks, I'm sure I can. 125. Austria got all their cavalry running around, I guess. That's one way to do it. Let's go on in now. No reason to take this tech right now. I lose that battle, apparently. Even with Austria reinforcing. Okay, finally. Now they're down to 86,000 men, which is wunderbar. Still kind of a lot, to be honest with you. But I think we can manage this. Let's get conform to the template here. Let's have these guys head like over here. No reason to take all that attrition. Though they might be problematic if they decide to, you know, pick a fight. But we'll see what we can do here. We have St. Michael still. Yes. But yeah, France is essentially dead. This is, most of their army is down here in Iberia, like sieging stuff down for no reason. Right, this army down here, I said I was going to have them conform, and I should do that. We have so much money, there's no reason not to. And I'll sort these armies out here in a second as well. All right, cool. I will actually keep these guys here. I just don't want as many infantry to take as much attrition there. Legitimacy and unrest. Sure, dude. I don't care. Their capital is the Wargle, so we do have ticking war score. We have lost the siege of Navarra. Oh, no. We're getting a lot more war score from occupying their lands than they are from sieging down our... What? Is this trade companies? I think it actually is trade companies. No, it's in the HRE. Let's head on in. And make sure we're doing some counter-espionage with these guys as well. That should be a stack wipe. 26,000 cap. Holy smokes. 26,000. All right, we are... Can you guys go repair, please? Yeah, go repair, idiots. War exhaustion is really high from taking so much attrition. Understandable, yeah. And we're taking a lot. It's okay though. I'm not too fussed about it. This is a war that will ensure that you know, the number 5 great power is basically never going to be a great power again. You know, that's kind of the idea with that. So all is well with that. But yes, hopefully the UI and scaling. I put the game down to 1080p because I have been playing. I always play in 1440p, but I have it down to 1080p. In windowed modes. It's not as convenient for me, but I feel like it makes the UI much more readable for you guys. So hopefully you appreciate me making sacrifices for you. Because I do actually do it so you get a better viewing experience. At the end of the day, I make these videos for you guys to watch, so wouldn't be really smart for me to just only care about how it looks for me. Let's get this infantry stack down here. Let's get you guys with a general. 4644 is solid. These guys can come down and form another stack. We've got plenty of manpower. No sailors, actually. Really? That is not an issue I ever thought that I would run into. But sure, let's build up some... Get us some sailors, and we will continue to build these in his lands, as well as our own lands. I guess no reason not to. And, where are we at over here? Haiti. Is Haiti in this war? Oh, that's funny. A former subject of them. Pirate King. They're a pirate republic. A pirate monarchy. Let me see here. Where does it say that? They're a pirate republic. Well, I'm not going to make any comments about Haiti being a pirate republic. All right. Let's make sure we are developing just a little bit. Might as well if we have the mana to go. Not going to spend it on an idea group like, you know, 9 years ahead of time if I don't get any innovativeness or anything like that. Do I even need innovativeness? Not really, to be honest. We're basically maxed out. But yeah, now we just siege these guys down. We have these guys conform to this template. And let's go ahead and just get rid of this extra infantry. We don't need them. And now we sit and wait until we occupy these guys' lands enough to the point where they are willing to give us this 50% peace deal. It might be smart for us to also... Yeah, we should probably start looking to take some 10 to 1s if at all possible. Not, maybe this isn't a 10 to 1, but that is probably a wipe. Yeah, it was. So 57k, and this is all of them right here. All right, very good. This is their whole army. This is game blouses. Game blouses. All right, life is good though. Life is good. I don't know where their army is running off to. We've got a lot of forts occupied. These are all level 8 forts that they will not be able to touch. That is for certain. So this is a big old infantry or cavalry stack here. Or artillery, not cavalry. What am I saying? Würzburg is taking over a province here. Are you annexing people? You better not be annexing people, man. You annexed Munster? My friend. We're not gonna play that game. You have to release them now. Thank you. Munster shall be independent. The great metropolis. You want to be a free city? No, an electorate. Oh my gosh. I'm missing an elector? Were they an elector maybe? Let's see here. Sure, I'll make you an elector. As long as you vote for me. There you go. You better vote for me, dude. Now, the AE will probably hurt us a bit as far as our relations within the HRE. I'm not really sure what to expect with all that. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, at this point, I'm not really too fussed about Irene. I kind of want to abdicate for Ivan or whatever, so we can possibly push for a PO over Russia. You know, if we have the opportunity, we have to take it, right? That would be very foolish. And getting rid of Angelos for a Rurikovich is just like poetic, you know? It's very funny to think about. All right, Austria is already at 20%. Ooh, baby. Yeah, we're going to annex Austria 100%. So let's also build up some of these conscription centers in their lands as well. This will allow us to... Let me get my auto-clicker out. This will allow us to subsidize them financially, and they will build up to that force limit. As long as they have manpower, they will do it. Now, let's take a look at their economy, though. How are they doing? They have a balance, and they have a treasury. So, yeah, they just don't have manpower. Yeah, no, they have 0 manpower. Yeah. I can't subsidize them with manpower or anything like that. But we can build some manpower buildings, you know? Probably gonna have to do it. No big deal. Let's see here. Let's get right into the news. Let's come on over and attack these guys. This is hills, don't care. Should be some stack in, wipe in. Is this their whole army up here? And we will come over and we will get a smushing on them. This is woods, but I don't care. Might even be a stack wipe. That's it. Game. That's game. All right, let's have you guys head down here. Let's have you guys carpet siege everything over here. Here we go. You just need to win a couple of sieges. We can actually probably piece them out right now, but at this point, I don't know. Maybe we want to take some more. Maybe we want to take a couple of ducats in the peace deal, right? I mean, a shorter truce is fine with me, but if I can bankrupt them, I also want to do that. Let's see what kind of economy they've got going on right now. So if we go to score comparison and we take a look at their admin score, they only have 2 loans. So this would put them up to 6 loans, because if you take 25 war score, it gives you 25. The AE is like super reasonable in my opinion. So let's go ahead and do that. And that will give us some overextension, of course, but it's really not a big deal. We can yoink 16 dev from here. We can yoink some dev from here. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be releasing a bunch of tags down here that have cores. If I can, any of them that have it. So like I can release a Provence. I can release a Geneva. And I can release a Gascony as well. Okay, so Gascony down here. up here is anybody? No. Okay, so that's a couple of tags, but I'm still going to core it all up. There's no reason, because what you have to do is you core it up and then you convert it, add it all to the HRE. We should actually probably convert it first. That'll help out with unrest and all that stuff. We'll core up whatever we can't convert, and that will get our overextension down. And yeah, that's basically it. So now we need to get these armies grouped up, have them sort out all of that unrest. Let's get you guys somewhere where you can not take attrition. Just kidding. You cannot not take attrition anywhere. Let's have you guys suppress it over here. Let's have these guys come on over here and suppress. Fez has revolted. That is a lot of armies. Are you for real? Hold on. Oh, these are just overextension events. Okay, well. Don't know if I've ever seen those events before. I assume that's just from being overextended. It's not really a big deal. I can handle them. It's just a little annoying. Let's have you guys come somewhere else. Have you guys suppress down here. And I will have you guys with a general come on down and handle those rebels. I will have this guy also kind of snake down this way and handle those rebels on the fort in Fez. You guys will conform to that template. Oh, right. I got rid of those infantry. Ah, yeah, no, that was not intelligent. I should not have done that. Let's go ahead and have you there. Let's go ahead and have you guys just split. Do something like this right now. We'll come back to it. Do we have any more buildings that need to be built? I definitely need to upgrade my forts over here. That was a bit foolish. Especially if I'm going to be fighting against anybody over here, which I don't think I will, but, you know, it doesn't hurt to at least have a couple of extra high-level forts. Anytime you fight people from Africa and they just, like, refuse to surrender, it's annoying. And God forbid if we need to fight Russia. Oh, gosh. All right, cool. That should be fine. We have a bit of war exhaustion, but I don't necessarily need to worry about being efficient with my stuff at this point. Let's have you guys come on over here to suppress with general. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert and core everything I can and then release whatever nations I can after I add it to the HRE. People are entering our coalition, huh? Spain has joined our coalition. Oh no. Spain has no allies. Let's go ahead and attack said coalition. We'll use the expand empire CB. Might as well. I'll separate peace out Milan. I don't care. Let's have these guys head down and just siege down Milan. I am not at all worried about Milan. Minor inconvenience. I shouldn't have clicked that. Okay, those rebels are dead. Let's have you guys suppress or hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. Those rebels are now dead as well. Let's go ahead and upgrade that fort there. Yeah, and Spain is like full occupied by rebels. Like, what are they going to do? You know? I can't imagine they have California still. Okay, that's a strange one. But apparently that's a thing. And yeah, now we just need to siege these guys down as quickly as we can. I'm sure 143k. Late game armies are stupidly big. That is wild. I can't believe that's a thing. No. Oh, they got killed by those rebels. Very good. Now we will siege them down as quickly as possible. Look at that. It's pretty good. If you just don't click on it, it won't fire again. It can only fire, it can't fire if it's pending. All right, let's have you guys come on over here. Have you guys come on over here. We definitely just need to siege them down. Castile or Spain has been sieged down. Milan will be separate peace. Shout out to homies. And then, yeah, their allies are literally like one province minors in Africa. So I think we're good. Now, this will give us a bit of AE. Oh, no, it won't, actually. 10 Imperial Authority. That will allow us to pass the next reform, which is a 10% core creation cost. Pretty solid. Very solid, actually. And hopefully we're still making progress on annexing those guys. We have some rebels over here. Not a big deal. I'll just have them march over and handle them by myself. We can actually have an entire mega army over here in Montpellier. Geneva has risen up as well, which is fine. Have those guys. This is grassland, so it's maybe not ideal. Let's have you guys head over there and then over here, and then we'll use them to suppress. I don't want to do that if I don't need to. We just need to siege down Milan and piece them out separately. Realistically, a white piece is totally fine because I'll be able to attack them in 5 years and, you know, basically full annex them. So all is well with that. Just need to win a siege or two. Occupied and besieged provinces should be pretty high for them because they have basically every fort in their entire country occupied and they have no manpower. But all is well. We're still gaining 7,000 manpower a month is crazy, bro. That is nuts. All right. What an episode, huh? I would say that this has very much been a good episode. Milan. Oh, right. They're a coalition member. Wait. Ah. Huh. Right, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we full occupy them. So in the next episode, we will add to the HRA. We will probably pass our reform here, start working down centralization, and we'll see what we do about France. We can very easily truce break them. 19 AE and 3 stab when our stab cost will be like 9. So I think we can do this. We're working through annexing these guys. So the end is nigh, but it's going to go pretty well. Once we get these guys into the empire, we will be able to revoke, and we will have them as a subject. So all is well with that. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe and ding the bell so you get notified when these videos go up live every weekday. Special thanks to ALS Gamer, LeGrand Puba, Chio, Josh Kaczynski, Edge Rhino, Juan Damon, Ian Powell, Cannon Fodder, Perfect Gaming, Anthony Grove, Harry Newhouse, Saranska, Ricardo, Cobalt, Rex, Total Farce for It, Drunk Binary, Nathan Albright, and many more. Thank you. For early access videos, check out the join button or the link in the description below.